Son 3 yıl ərzində keçirilmiş hərbi əməliyyatlar o cümlədən
The military operations we carried out in the last 3 years, including the Faruk operation, the Sarıba Baga Giz operation, and indeed other military operations, have greatly improved our strategic positions. At the same time, these operations were a message sent to Armenia that nobody and nothing could stop us, that Karabakh is the land of Azerbaijan, that we are the ones dictating the situation here, and that they should immediately withdraw their armed forces from our lands. If they had listened to my words at that time, there would have been no need for the anti-terror measures in September. They only have themselves to blame for all their troubles. Their troubles did not start only 3 years ago. They started at the beginning of the 1990s. At that time, the ungrateful people who ate the bread of Azerbaijan and drank the water of Azerbaijan raised a territorial claim against us on this square, right in this building, which was constructed by the state of Azerbaijan at one time. Insidious plans were being prepared against Azerbaijan. The troubles of the Armenian people were caused by the people who led Armenia. They believed that they would keep our lands under occupation forever. They themselves believed in it so much that they tried to convince their foreign partners that they have a strong army, that they have strong potential, that they have strong patrons, and Azerbaijan will never venture to liberate its lands by military means. Some of the countries that are grist to their mill and are still standing behind them today share this responsibility with them 100%. And we were saying that we would never come to terms with this situation, and we did not conceal that. So many times we have been told that there was no military solution to the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict. I was saying that if this issue is not resolved peacefully, we will be left with no other option. Unfortunately, the heroism and professionalism we showed during the 44 days did not teach the Armenian leadership a lesson.
Göstərdiğimiz qəhrəmanlıq, peşəkarlıq, əfsuslar olsun ki, Ermənistan rəhbərliyinə dərs olmadı. Sentyabr ayında keçirilmiş antiterror əməliyyatı
The anti-terror operation in September took only 1 day, even less than that, showing professionalism and heroism. The Azerbaijani army decided the fate of that operation in a short time, capturing all strategic locations and forcing the enemy army to surrender. Not only did they surrender, even the so-called regime they had created in our lands 30 years ago was terminated. That regime also fell apart, although it was an illegal regime. Thus, we restored historical justice. September 20th, 2023 will remain in our history, just like November 8. After the Shushar operation, on November 8, the back of the enemy army was broken, and a day later, they signed the act of capitulation. On April 23 of this year, we fully restored our territorial integrity by taking control of the Azerbaijan-Armenia border in the direction of Lachin, and on September 20, we fully restored our state sovereignty. The book of the separatists was now closed. There will be no room for separatism in Azerbaijan anymore. The state of Azerbaijan controls its entire territory today. And this has been achieved by our brave men standing on this square today, and by tens of thousands of Azerbaijani soldiers. We have achieved this victory at the cost of their blood and lives.
Onların qanı canı bahasına biz bu qələbəni əldə etmişdik.